It's about the size of a medium dog. Maybe 40 pounds. And it will bring down an animal many times bigger than itself and win. Out in the frozen edges of the world, where the trees give way to snow and silence, there's a killer that never learned it's supposed to be small. It doesn't run. It doesn't hesitate. And the deeper you look at what it's built from, the less it feels like an animal and the more it feels like a warning. Its name means something like a little wolf. But it isn't a wolf at all. The wolverine is a mustelid, the same family as weasels, martens, minks. Only it's the biggest one that walks on land. Low to the ground. Stretched out. A broad, blunt head and small dark eyes, built on short legs and heavy, muscular limbs. From a distance you might mistake it for a small bear. That mistake would be a bad one. Because in the family of weasels, animals already known for killing far above their weight, this is the one that took the trait and grew large. Look at where it lives, and you start to understand it. Remote boreal forest. Subarctic tundra. Snow-covered peaks in northern Canada, Alaska, Siberia, the far north of Europe. Places that kill most things. Its fur is thick, dark, and oily, so water-resistant that frost won't cling to it. Trappers prized it for exactly that, lining their parkas with it in Arctic cold. And its feet, huge, five-toed paws with claws like crampons, let it climb over cliffs and haul itself across snow that would swallow anything else. It doesn't survive this landscape. It owns it. Here's the part that should sit with you. This animal has the documented ability to kill prey many times larger than itself. Read that again. 40 pounds, and it takes down things that outweigh it several times over. It has a reputation for ferocity and strength out of all proportion to its size. In a world that runs on size and power, the wolverine simply refuses to obey the rules. It doesn't measure the odds. It just commits. And out there, in the deep snow where it holds every advantage, committing is usually enough. Now look inside its mouth. It has a special upper molar at the back, rotated 90 degrees, turned inward. Most animals don't have that. It lets the wolverine tear meat off a carcass that's frozen solid, food no other scavenger can even touch. And its jaw is no accident either. At the joint of its lower jaw, the wolverine has the highest compressive bone strength of any carnivorous mammal measured. Think about that. When the deep freeze turns a carcass into stone, everything else walks away hungry. The wolverine just bites down harder. It hunts alone. Always. A solitary animal moving across enormous stretches of empty country, meeting others only to breed. And it marks that country in a way you'd never forget. Like other mustelids, it carries powerful anal scent glands, a smell so foul it earned the nicknames skunk bear and nasty cat. That stench is a message. This ground is taken. There's no pack to warn it, no numbers to protect it. There's just one animal, its territory, and the certainty that it can back up every threat it leaves behind. But here's the turn. The animal that fears nothing is losing. Since the 19th century, its numbers have fallen to trapping, shrinking range, forests broken into fragments. It's now essentially gone from the southern edge of where it used to live, in both Europe and North America. And it's so scarce down there that scientists struggle even to collect enough samples to study it. Think about the strangeness of that. A predator strong enough to kill things far bigger than itself, quietly vanishing from the map, not beaten in a fight, but squeezed out of the wild it needs. So you're left with something uneasy. The wolverine is proof that ferocity has almost nothing to do with size, that a 40-pound animal can walk into the harshest country on earth and refuse to lose. It should be the last thing to disappear. And it's disappearing anyway. The thing that terrifies about the wolverine isn't just what it can do to what it hunts. It's that even something this relentless can be erased quietly from the far white edges of the world, while almost no one's looking. If this crawled under your skin, subscribe. There are more of these solitary killers out there, and we're not done with them yet.